During his early career in the spirits industry, Matti Anttila created and acquired multiple brands. But it was his love of history and preserving it that prompted him to begin researching American whiskeys, eventually leading him to one of history's most iconic brands.
Chicken Cock, when I discovered it, the first thing that jumped out was its name. It just caught my attention, and one just wanted to know what, why, when, where on the brand, and was intrigued by the name. So when I first went into the Oscar Getz Museum, what really struck me was not just the fact that there were Chicken Cock bottles and advertisements, but really about the packaging and the quality of the messaging and the art. And so it wasn't just a name that was available to kind of bring back to life, but really it was a full package, right? So I started digging in and discovered that it was a big whiskey brand during the 19th century, and then during Prohibition it was the house whiskey at the Cotton Club.
His enthusiasm for the brand and its history led Matti to connect with Jeff Hopmeyer, founder of the Brindiamo Group, one of the largest bulk bourbon and whiskey suppliers in the world.
Chicken Cock is a great old, resurrected historical brand from the Cotton Club, right? It's amazing. And it's got such a funny name and presence and picture. People don't know whether it's like a joke, if it's real, what it truly is. You have to be able to tell the story of where it came from. And Matti approached us, and we have helped him with sourcing liquid for the brand.
So I knew Jeff through the industry, so we had a lot of people in common, and so as we started the process of really realizing when we initially brought the brand back, we saw right away there was a lot of interest, and that we were going to need to figure out a liquid solution pretty quickly, near, medium, and long term. And big part of the story with Chicken Cock was I felt it was critical that the brand return home to Kentucky. It was founded in 1856 in Paris, Kentucky. It had been very much, the Kentucky part of the story is critical to the brand history. And there are a lot of places we could have looked for whiskey, but the Kentucky piece was critical to the story. And so Jeff was able to really lean in and help us figure that piece out on the supply side.
Brindiamo helped Matti with sourcing and with finding a bottling operation to be able to do some things and make some new liquid for him. So, as happens very often here, people end up on our doorstep for sourced liquid, and it spirals from there, and we help them every chance we can, whatever they need done.
We started working with Bardstown Bourbon Company as an example because of Jeff's recommendation. I mean, he was critical in that piece as well, and so he's been a great friend and advisor in a lot of ways in terms of how we could most successfully bring this brand back.
Matti and I continue to talk about all the things he does, just on state of the industry and state of what things are going on and what we each see, and he's got just a lot of energy, and he's doing a really good job with it.
It's a great time to be in industry. I think it will continue to grow. I think you'll continue to see different styles of brands emerge. And then ultimately, I think there's a great chance for bourbon from an export standpoint to become a big global category. And the seeds are there. Now we just need to sprinkle some pixie dust on it.